metaphors are common in the vernacular of football and really always have been. But when we get figures from military history squaring off on the gridiron, it seems to fit just right. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big game.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Golden. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Makes the catch. It's Golden. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pryor. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. What a great job settling in on the road and threatening. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Drills him with the stiff arm. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. From the gun. Give on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get... When you see an opening, a lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Bulldogs are in the hurry up. Quarterback will keep it. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse. Breaks into the open. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Fires to the big fella. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
It's caught. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Wants to go up top. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Going right to work up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. The tag. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Unloads to the right. Got his man. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep. Complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there. Now it's fourth down.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Converts on fourth down, still going. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the middle. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Unleashes one deep. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That pass, and the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line, running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Pryor. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The quick out. And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's third and goal again from the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my goat.
He tries to take the top off. Grabs it at the 25 in stride.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bulldog! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a two-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Pride. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Bringing the heat. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
It's on target and complete. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires deep toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. Turning it on! Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught close to the marker, it's Kelly. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Oh, better look out! Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. On first and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
35, Mississippi State, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Oh, what a move. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air on second down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Right on the money. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Shakes off the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh! Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Pry. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Now on second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Louisiana Tech now has it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to throw again. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got it on the run. Touchdown! 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. He's got the tight end out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Cox. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Swings it out to his running back. There he goes. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the option, he'll toss it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. He strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Man, he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Slips one guy, now he's loose. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Dropping back, it's Cox. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Fires to the right. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin them deep. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first. your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone, right at the 20. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Dropping back, it's Cox. Punch it out of the air. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party gift, a consolation prize, if you will. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is that.
Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Past the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Athens. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around like these are...
Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the right. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. when you know you have a team outclassed. The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.